Supplying the graphics department with properly packaged files is one of the most important steps in ensuring high-quality printing of your coasters. In this tutorial, we'll show you how easy it is to package files from Adobe Illustrator, InDesign, and Photoshop to include all necessary support files, like fonts and images, while avoiding extra or missing files. Let's get started.
A common problem in print production is the lack of necessary support files to edit or adjust your artwork. Fonts may be missing, linked images might be inaccessible, and more often than not, both issues occur. While it's possible to outline fonts or embed images to avoid these issues, it's always better to provide the packaged files. Why? If revisions are needed, such as text changes, resizing, color adjustments, or adjustments to black, overprint, or bleed, the graphics department can easily make these edits. Any additional revisions after proofing can then be applied directly to the already prepped print file, avoiding the need to repeat initial adjustments. This approach saves time and ensures consistency. Even if customers believe they won't need revisions or prefer to make them themselves, we still recommend providing packaged files during the initial setup to ensure all necessary adjustments for a high-quality print can be made efficiently. In Illustrator, packaging is straightforward. Go to the File menu and select Package. If you haven't saved your changes, you'll be prompted to do so before continuing. Illustrator will collect the document, fonts, and linked images into a folder. Make sure to zip this folder as your final submission to the graphics department. InDesign is designed for packaging multi-page layouts. Go to the File menu and select Package. A summary window will appear, showing any missing links or fonts. Resolve any issues, then click Package. As in Illustrator, you will be prompted to save your document if you haven't done so already. A dialog box will appear, allowing you to select what to include in your package. Consider pausing the video here to review and copy these selections. This ensures all necessary files are included without making the final package larger than needed. InDesign will create a folder containing your file, fonts, and linked images. Make sure to zip this folder as your final submission to the graphics department. Photoshop has a packaging feature, but it works slightly differently. Go to the File menu and select Package. Photoshop will collect the document and linked files into a folder, but it will not include fonts. Since fonts are not included in the package, you can address this by first identifying the fonts used. Use the Text tool to click on each text layer and note the font names displayed in the Character panel. Locate and export the fonts. If you use a font manager, such as Connect Fonts, Adobe Fonts, or another tool, Refer to it to locate and export the required fonts. For system-installed fonts, consult your operating system's font settings or documentation for guidance. Manually include the fonts. Once located, copy the font files into the packaged folder. Be sure you have proper licensing to share these fonts.
Note, Coaster Factory has an extensive library of fonts available and may be able to assist in matching your required font. However, with millions of fonts on the market, there is no guarantee that we will have the exact font needed. Additionally, we cannot provide fonts or use customer-supplied fonts without verifying proper licensing.
Zip the packaged folder along with any necessary assets, including fonts, as the final submission. If you're unable to supply the fonts, the best option is to convert text layers to smart objects. This preserves their appearance and keeps them as scalable vector objects. Note that font edits will still be possible, but would require relinking the original font. This method is non-destructive and allows future editing if the font becomes available later. A less optimal option is to flatten text layers. Right-click on the text layers and choose Convert to Shape or rasterize the text. This ensures font issues won't arise, but makes the text uneditable. Any text changes would require new files to be supplied, and prepress adjustments would be limited. Here are a few quick tips to keep in mind. Many customers include a copy of their file with all fonts outlined as a backup in case font issues arise. Ensure all linked images are high resolution. The optimal resolution for print is 300 ppi, pixels per inch, but it should never be less than 240 ppi. Avoid including unused files. Keep your packaged folder clean and organized. Customers are encouraged to contact a customer service representative regarding any concerns about their files. Our team can communicate any concerns you may have to the graphics department to resolve issues or alleviate concerns. By properly packaging your files, you ensure the graphics department has everything they need to produce the highest quality prints while making edits, resizing, or adjustments as seamless as possible.
Please check our video library for more helpful tips on creating the perfect coasters for any purpose, whether it's for events, marketing, decor, or something else. Coaster Factory is your premier coaster manufacturer.